one more drink, oh yeah.
Officially, we just released our second covers EP, ReAniMate 2.0, and it's an eclectic collection, as always. There are some things that we've grown up listening to. There are some songs that we actually have covered live for years, but I have never really put them down on tape. So we did that. Then, of course, we got to throw in the crazy ones, maybe the one or two songs that we all looked at each other and said, "Can we pull this off? Should we pull this off? Let's do it."
The #1 voted song for Halestorm to cover on our last EP was Bad Romance by Lady Gaga. And we're like, well, all right, let's do it. I'm up for the challenge, you know? And it was actually a lot of fun because the cool thing is that all of us in Halestorm, we all love pop music. And me in particular, I really do like pop music. A lot of times when I'm writing songs, they always come out with like kind of pop melodies anyway.
Actually, it's funny. We like to have at least one or two that, I don't know, that when we challenge ourselves, you know, we want to challenge ourselves and we want to say, well, what's the one genre that we haven't tried yet? And for the last covers EP, we did a Lady Gaga song, which we didn't think we were going to be able to pull off, and we did. It's actually a really good song, so it lends itself to rock. And really, if it's a good song, it's a good song. You can do anything with it.
We covered Daft Punk's Get Lucky, and that was actually just a suggestion for our manager. He was like, you know what, why don't we try this song? And you guys did the Bad Romance song, and this song is a really big pop song right now. Why don't you guys try it? So we literally just went in the studio cold.
We had no idea what we were doing with the Daft Punk song. Like, okay, this is like a disco song. Halestorm does disco. This is a challenge. And at first we're like, no, too hard. And they're like, well, why not? Let's try it.
It just kind of happened in like a matter of like 10 minutes in the studio. We just all got together in the room. Everything was mic'd up, we hit record, and they were like, just go, just think of something. And literally the first thing that we thought of was just like, why don't we just like do this rock solid, like kind of AC/DC kind of thing with like this Metallica kind of riff, you know, make it kind of like heavy, you know. And that's what we did. And our producer was like, this is awesome, like this is perfect, let's just record, let's go with it, you know. And so we tweaked a couple things. We did the vocals. I got to do some male vocals in there. I was pretty excited about. I got to get behind the mic and do some, you know, like gut screaming and stuff like that. And we just like, let's make it as if this is a Halestorm song. What would Halestorm do?
We're definitely not going disco with the next record. No, I think that was our one bout with the genre. Even though, I mean, there's great songs. I'm sure my bass player Josh would love to do a little disco, you know, gallop for a bass line, which you never know. Yeah, really, you never know.
Well, here's to us. Here's to us. Here's to us.